from the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here looking at my long gourds just to see, and look what I found. This joker here done grown through the fence. I'm gonna have to cut him out of there, I reckon. That's crazy. Look at it. The perfect shape of that fence. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to grow these things. And this one, well, hang on a minute. Here's that one right there, might end up being a nice one. This one here, it's crooked, but it's growing still. Well, it was growing still. I don't know if it is now or not. It's still healed itself back up. And then there's this one here. It's not super long, but long enough. And then there's this one right here. It's pretty long. So it's about close to 4 foot, let's say. So anyhow, should have a bunch of seeds to play with next year anyways. This one here is crazy though, how it done. How it's grew and healed itself up. Well, that one, like I say, out right there is probably gonna end up being a nice one. Trying to see if I can get it. Yeah, see, it's nice and straight. Nice and straight for now. Anyhow, here's some of these. I gotta take these down there to the way off my giant watermelons. So, all right, guys, on to the next. Okay, here's all the dead seeds. They were just, I ain't had, so far, out of all the pumpkins I've picked, these have been the seeds. You know, these were the worst so far. See, you just can't trust that. I mean, is there something in there? Yeah, but I mean, I just don't know how good that would be. And I'd rather give y'all good seeds that are gonna, you know, that I'm pretty confident are gonna germinate. But if they were hollow like this one right here, or a little hard like these, you know, I tossed them out. So these are all culls. Left me with a big bag full though. Look at that, right there. That's how much seeds there is in that bag. So 1378 new is what it is. I'm gonna call it the 950 cook. We've weighed several of those chunks. I'm pretty confident that it would have been over 1,000 pounds because that we weighed after they had set for several days, and I cut them up yesterday. I think it set all week, lost moisture all week, and all the seeds and the guts was out of it, and we had gotten well over 500 pounds, you know, which is what I took over to the neighbor, and that's everything that's left right there. And I mean, that's well over half of the pumpkin left. All right, so I'm gonna say it was probably right at 1,000 pounds. It might, high 9s, low 1000s. I'm gonna say that pumpkin way. I think I dropped some seeds down in here. I did. I got a grabber for such occasion as this. I'll try to get these seeds as clean as possible for you guys. I don't want y'all having. Let's see if I can get my little seed down there. Hopefully it's a good one. Could leave it there and maybe it'll grow something. Oh, look at that, look at that, look. How did I get that? How did I get that? How did I got that? Are you serious right now? Hanging by a thread, for real. Hanging by some spider webs. That is crazy. All right, guys, let's see if it's any good. And it is, it's a good seed. Maybe I should grow that one next year, huh? You think I should grow that one next year? We'll throw it in the pot for y'all. There you go. All right. So we got all them. Now we're going to take this Domingo tomato, the 5.46 Clements, the worm. I'm going to take it, get all the seeds out of it, and save them for next year, see if I can get anything good out of them. I do have other seeds, so that I'm going to try to play with. But for some reason, my seeds, man, when I germinated them this past time, they didn't do any good. None of them did, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. So anyhow, let me get these cleaned out and figure it out. And then I might show y'all how to clone these things and save them for next year, okay? Especially if you got a greenhouse. You wanna save a particular plant, all right? Pull it up, see there? That'll come up, and then cut it off. Make sure you got some good roots too, okay? And take those roots and plant them and let it grow. So I think I'm gonna go down here to 2261 Schmidt, find one and do it with. So we'll see. All right, guys. So we're gonna clean this Domingo up real quick. All I'm gonna do is split it in half. I'm just gonna start getting my seeds out. Go on. Get out of here, freaking pricks. Huh? I hate yellow jackets. Again? Weed? Get out of here. Piles of stuff they could go and eat on. They gotta go over here. Where I'm at. I hate yellow jackets. I hate yellow jackets. I hate anything that doesn't have good sense and benefit for me. Look at that right now. Yellow jackets is one of them things. Ain't got no good sense or reason for being. You tell me what purpose the yellow jacket possesses. I mean, dude, I've never seen one pollinate anything. I've seen wasps pollinating, but you don't see wasps out here on my stuff trying to eat me and sting me to get my food that I grew. Tell y'all a little story about me and bees. When I was a kid, I got stung probably more than any kid alive going to the fair one time. My mom and dad stopped off at a state park on the way to the fair to eat. I remember this vividly. I was eating a can of tuna, and I put my fork down to take a bite of chip, and or was it drink my pop? I don't remember. It was drink pop or the chip. Picked my fork back up. Hadn't even been down 3.5 seconds. Okay, literally just down, picked it right back up. Shoved that daggone fork in my mouth, and my tuna bit me. Wasn't the tuna per se, big old stinking yellow jacket. Nailed me right in my jaw. Jaw swelled up bigger than all get out. Still ended up going to the fair. I mean, it was bad. Bad. Hurt bad. Then, one time, I was in the 5th grade, and we'd stay with my mama cook about almost close to every weekend. That was a lot of fun. We'd go up there, and Dad would get me a trading paper that had had cars in it and stuff. Auto traders. I'd sit and watch and look at them, and I had a good time up there. Big old football field and baseball field to play on right there behind her house. It belonged to the high school. Anyhow, we go over there, and I like to climb. She had these big tall pine trees. Had limbs all the way down to the ground. Okay. I'd go and I'd climb them pine trees. Been doing it forever. Okay. Anytime there was a tree to climb, I was in it and I was climbing it. Loved climbing trees. Anyhow, I climbed that one this particular time and started getting these funny feelings all over me. What was going on here? Started hurting, man. I looked at Dad, or hollered down at Dad. Dad's allergic to bees. Anyways, I hollered down at him and I said, Dad, because I seen red ants. I said, Daddy, I think these ants are biting me. He said, well, climb on down out there. Go on, honeybee. Go on now. And he said, climb out of there. No sooner he said climb out of there, I got drilled. Must have been the whole daggone battalion of black hornets come swarming down on me. It wasn't them ants biting me, it was black hornets lighting me up. I do mean lighting me up now. It hurt so bad. It was not even funny. I mean, it tore me up, man. I mean bad. And anyhow, that was my experience with black hornets. Never had no other experiences with them. Anyway, I jumped out of that tree and didn't get very far down it. I jumped out of it, and I was close to the top. Okay, I jumped out of that tree. I was way up in that tree. Jumped out of that tree, and I was on the porch before Dad got off the porch. And I passed him, ran right past him. That's how bad it hurt and how fast I was running. Dad had me get back down off the porch. He had to take my shirt off because the bees were inside of my collar, or on my collar, stinging through my collar. That's how bad they were getting me, them black hornets. So, yeah, black hornets is something else I don't like to fool around. Look at this. You retard, get out of here. I'm going to fire you up. Anyhow, next time Yellow Jackets got me, I was cutting grass. Then got a little older. Cutting grass behind the house. Zapped in my leg. What in the world was that? Smacked it. Zap, zap, zap. Oh crap. Started getting lit up by them. Cutting the grass in the yard. Dad had to blow the hive up. Then it got me 2 more times by Yellow Jackets. Hives in the ground. What devilish thing makes a hive in the ground you cut your grass every week, and yet somehow it made a whole nest filled with hundreds of thousands of little demon, stinging, horrible things, okay? And you somehow are the bad one because you decided to cut your grass again that week. I mean, what the heck? And how did they get to be so many in a week? In 7 to 10 days, there's a whole freaking battalion or brigade of stinging demons. I don't know. All I know is they hurt. I don't like them. I hate them. I can deal with a honeybee. I don't want no other bee around me. If y'all guys want some of these tomato seeds too, I know they wasn't the biggest this year. Tomatoes just didn't do very good here. So, you know, I have faith in the genetics of these seeds, okay guys? Or I wouldn't be saving them, but at the same time, I didn't get a very good grow on them. Okay, now that could have been my dirt. That could have been because I was not new to growing tomatoes, but new to growing giant ones. But my daddy, he grew some really good ones out of the seed, out of the one that I gave him from these seeds. So really can't say that it was the seed, you know. So if y'all guys end up wanting some of these, let me know. We'll get you some of these as well. Okay, you guys can start growing giant tomatoes too. Just trying to show y'all how to clean these up. to cleaning them up now. Alright, let's see what we got going on down here. Real quick little updates on everything. Okay, this pumpkin continues to grow. Oddly enough, it's grown quite a bit over the past week. It's kind of funny. There's a huge knot right here on this side. Pretty little pumpkin. Anyhow, that pumpkin right there is growing without a main. It's just got just a secondary or a, no, actually that'd be the main growing without a stump. And it got pollinated and sat there and growed. So it's kind of crazy how that works. So let's take a quick gander at my little butternut here. Oh, ain't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she marvelous? Isn't she beautiful? Man, we got mushrooms growing everywhere in this yard. Oh man. Golly day, it's a big butternut. Don't sound hollow to me. She's a long one. Big. Grow, baby, grow. Let's see, are you eating your stem? Yes, you are. You're eating your stem. I ain't measured her, so I wouldn't know.
I would say she'd be 80 around.
Well, you're way off because she measured 96, and that was 3 pounds light generally, so that's 99. Man, she's big. Big. I hope that center fills all the way out and matches all the way down. Man, you talk, because it looks like it's trying. That's going to be a massively big, heavy fruit. When I weigh her, I'm looking at King of the Butternuts. Y'all go on ahead and crown me. And so anyhow, tomorrow we plan to leave to North Carolina, weigh in our pumpkin on Tuesday at the North Carolina State Fair. We'll see how everything goes. So anyhow, that is the plans. We got the grass cut and got some things buttoned up around here. Pray it don't frost. I don't think it's going to. I think we're going to be all right. But in the morning, we'll try to get up, give everything a good dose of water, good dose of fertilizer, and head on out of here. So all right. Well, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow right here in the Halverson Hills, West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.